And Nas did a record where he lists y'all little favorite word y'all using, this sellout. And he's like, sellouts in the game, like Cuba Gooding Jr. Pissed me the off.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Your brother,
Lock the door.
for a lot of the 90s, he played the token black guy in a lot of movies.
Did he?
I want to say, yeah, I'm watching.
My brother played the token black guy in a lot of 90s movies. Who named one?
A Few Good Men.
Few Good Men?
Yeah.
What? There was a lot of black guys in A Few Good Men.
He was like the one. He was the one.
He testified in that. He had a great story about that.
Isn't he the token black guy in Pearl Harbor?
Token is a hard word to use, man.
Like the one black guy. The one black guy that's going to... There's other
Pearl
sprinkle
fucking
around.
Harbor. He was the nigga that... He was the first black man. See, it's difference between Token and being the pioneer, the first one to do it, the revelation. And you know what I mean? You want to talk about Carl Brashears in Navy Diver.
Yeah, the Navy.
You know what I mean?
What's the name of
but
that
you want
movie?
to call that Men of Honor.
Yeah, Men of Honor, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the Token. He was the first black Navy diver, and he wound up saving lives, and he was black. There's a lot of things that black men don't get credit for.
That's fact.
And that's the difference. Why you think I made a diss record for Nas?
Why did you make a diss record?
Oh.
Yeah,
we didn't go through this. Oh, shit, it changed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to pour if I talk about this.
I would love to see some responses.
I got to pour that. No. Listen. This is
Let's
funny
go.
too.
Let's go.
So I've known, I got a good friend of mine is Bernard Edwards Jr. He goes by Focus. He works under Dr. Dre at Aftermath, right? This last album with Snoop Dogg. Look on the credits. You see Bernard Edwards Jr., see Focus. That's my 100 grand. We going through the struggle right now, because we men are men, and we beef how we beef. But I would see him at the studio at Encore and Dre's other studio before Encore. Anyway, I get the names is bad. And I would make music. You know, what we would do is, and that's when I met Chino XL, R.I.P. Chino XL. And we did a song called Life, which was dope. And they were like open verse. So what he would do is he would create beats, and as he creates these beats, he brings his friends or MCs that he knows that are solid, and he lets us spaz out to the beats before he turns them into Dre. So sometimes he would play these songs for Dre, you know what I mean? And the Dre, it's another long story. But anyway, so he plays these songs for Dre, and then, you know, whatever the case is. But most of the time, you know, just showcase his buddies that was playing on the music, blah, blah, blah. He'll just show the beats, and they either get sold or they don't get sold. And Nas did a record where he lists y'all little favorite word y'all using, this sellout. And he's like, sellouts in the game, like Cuba Gooding Jr. Pissed me the off.
Oh, shit.
Pissed me the off. I'm like, why you talking about bro? But I'm like, Nas, and I just went off, right? And I remember, no, I did, but I remember everybody in the room having the same opinion. They were like, yo, you was gassing on that shit. And it wasn't crazy. At the time, it was decent. I didn't say nothing crazy about the I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have the Kendrick Lamar insight on the I just was like, his name is Nas. Ugh. Like, I don't know. What the f- is, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that deep, but he was like, Nas ain't gonna respond to that shit. He might not even heard it. He probably did. But the point is,
He heard it.
But it wouldn't have mattered to him to respond or not respond to it. It wouldn't have did nothing. He don't
want to
need
get
that
ether.
shit. Yeah, but either way, you know. Plus, I wasn't the MC then that I am now. Just in the sense of knowledge and knowing who I am in hip hop, which since I don't have a hit record, most people don't. But now, musically, I'm confident in what I can do. My father was an entertainer and a singer and a writer. I always understood cadence. I can speak insightfully. I can take my time, or I can flip it. I grew up off like, you know, the Fushnikins and Busta Rhymes. I did a song called Homage. Homage, every time I post a video about it, it goes crazy online because people are like, oh, I know bro raps. For some reason, the algorithm on YouTube decided to share this shit with everybody. And the shit went from 2,000 views to 100,000 views because people were like, damn, what the f***, YouTube? Why y'all just not telling me this Omar Gooding dude, da-da-da-da? Because I'm not putting in the time and effort that I guess they should be for my music. You know, somebody say, nigga, you holding the West Coast back, nigga, because you got to show them that these niggas out here can got bars. We ain't just spitting about just to be rapping because we used to be doing it. But I've always listened to lyrics, you know, and Pac and Big, and I listened to shit that made sense. Like, why are you making a song just to make a song? Make a song that's saying something, that's doing something. or make a song about nothing for that specific purpose. Like, I just want to spaz out to some shit and just say, these niggas. I want a song called these niggas, and that's the purpose. But don't say these on every song on the whole album, you know what I'm saying? Make it just be specific. So, but with the Nas shit, and even I know we getting there, the Cameron shit. I think that he's an ignorant dude in the sense of ignorance, the word ignorance, to not know. I don't think he does it purposely all the time.
Yeah,
sometimes you know you finna say some. Now you know when you finna say some. When you start with no disrespect to the niggas I'm about to say.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to be disrespectful as hell. And then all these people came to his defense. Oh, nigga, he didn't mean that shit. That's just how New York niggas. And plus, he ignorant. No, nigga, fuck
when he
that.
say no disrespect,
I'm about to be disrespectful in the month. That means you knew. The ignorance is out the window now. You knew you was about to say some disrespectful shit. And he knows I got bars. On the set of percentage, I sent him some shit. And he gave the most honest response he possibly could. He heard it. And the next day on set, I said, you hear my shit? And he said, yeah. When I listened to it, I was surprised. That's honest nigga shit. I was surprised. And I knew exactly what the fuck he meant. I'm like, what you mean surprised, nigga? What you trying to say? No, I knew exactly what you meant. I was like, that's what's up. And then I called Focus, and I said, give me a beat. We got a monster. And I sent it to him, and that was that.
So
we didn't do that.
Rap beefs, when it comes to like a Drake and Kendrick, does the LA in you ride or the light skin in you ride? Like which one you ride for?
Hilarious! Best question of the night. I nigga said on the
you gotta pick a side.
Does the light skinned nigga in you ride? Oh,
you gotta pick.
I respect the fuck out of Drake because. You know, I have one. I only have one. I got one instance where I went, damn, I am a lyricist, bro. I fuck with Eminem when he's like, you got to write your own shit, and these ghostwriters and all this shit, right? So I thought Drake was done when they exposed this is not writing all of his shit. Now, I heard that he wrote these other songs and he's for Remember, and I'm like, that's very impressive and that makes sense. But the song in question, I don't remember what the song was. They said, here's the original version. It wasn't Drake. And I listened to the original version. I was like, all right, well, Drake did that way better than that. So I was like, well, then. If you stealing, but the original is better, that's one thing. You just light-skinned, so you win it. No, light-skinned, that nigga killed that shit. The nigga that was originally version, that shit would have never been a hit if you let that spit it. And that's why.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.